Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Cecilia. Today I continue to speak on ongoing faithfulness, day number 2. Day number 2 is about when you don't see it. Sometimes God's faithfulness is quiet. It's not always big miracles. It is in the daily grace that carries you when you're tired. When you wonder, God, are you still there? Remember, even when you can't trace his hand, doesn't mean that you can't trust his heart. 2 Timothy 2 verse 13 says, if we are faithless, he remains faithful. There's another version that says, even when we are faithless, he remains faithful. This is actually telling me that God's faithfulness is not dependent on our faithfulness. God is not faithful because we are faithful. He is faithful because of who he is, the great I am. So think about it. Have you ever gone through a season where it seems like everything is too quiet, like nothing is happening? Maybe you've been praying for direction, you've been praying for breakthrough, you've been praying for healing, but it feels like nothing is happening. But somehow, you manage to make it through the next day, through the next week, through the next month, even through the next year. Somehow, strength showed up. God's strength showed up in our weakness. That quiet peace that came over you when you were actually supposed to fall apart, because that's how the situation is. But you don't. You know why? Because of God's faithfulness. He never withdraws his presence. Even when we don't see his plan, he is working behind the scene. He's arranging and aligning and preparing things for our good. It reminds me of that scripture that says, in Jeremiah 1, that says that God is at work to perform his word, So faith grows the strongest in the unseen. So even when you don't see anything, he's working. Be blessed.